Hello friends, it has been far too long since I've done a video and I didn't want to put it off anymore. You may hear baby chattering, he's at my feet playing, but by the time nighttime rolls around, I am working from home with the coronavirus going on. So by the time nighttime rolls around and I'm buttoning up my laptop between 9 to 10 p.m., I do not want to do a video. So I thought I'm going to do one first thing. I've had a lot of parents say to me, both in my work and friends, my kids aren't listening. So these are my two tips for helping our kids listen. This isn't just words we say to our kids, but this is really remembering that our affect, how we react to things, has everything to do with how our kids are listening. Our kids are mirrors, and they can sense the stress and the anxiety, not just at this time, but all times. And even if you're just feeling anxious and frustrated about them not doing a task, they know that. So just really be mindful of your affect. This goes back to breathing, a tip that I super love, and I know I've mentioned it before, but I tell all of my parents, and this is something I do for myself. This is not just something I'm telling other people, but is breathing in 4 seconds, holding it 4 seconds, and then breathing out 8 seconds. Do this 4 or 5 times. If you need to walk away from a situation before you are dealing out consequences or whatnot, do that. Go to your bathroom, go to the bedroom where nobody's gonna bug you. Even if there's a little child pounding on the door, screaming at you, crying, melting down, it's okay. You can take your time to breathe in 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 8. And what this does is this re-regulates your limbic system, which is in charge of your emotions. So once we're regulated emotionally, then we can deal with others' emotions and our emotions appropriately. So I know I've mentioned that before, but just a reminder, regulate, regulate, regulate. And that's always what I'm telling my parents. Are you regulated? Are you feeding off of them? Are they feeding off of you? So 2 things. First one is called when then. So kiddo is not picking up. This happens all the time, right? Saying, well, when you pick up, then you can do whatever they were wanting to do. So if they're not picking up and they're wanting to go outside, or they're not picking up and they're wanting to play a video game, they're not picking up and whatever. We could use this for anything, but picking up seems to be a big thing. When you pick up, then you may go outside and walk away. Don't attach yourself to their choice. Don't judge their choice. Let it happen. And sometimes we have to wait for them to want something before we can say what we need them to do. So for instance, they're not picking up, they're not listening, great, walk away. As soon as they start asking for a snack, say, would love to give you a snack. When you clean up, then I will give you a snack. It's as simple as that. So sometimes it's just patience and waiting for them to want something or need something, but detaching yourself from it happening right now. Sometimes kids can sense that they need it to that it needs to happen right now, and it becomes a power struggle between the two of you, and you're gonna lose one way or another. So that's my first tip. So when you when you turn the TV off, then we can do this. So that works for just about anything. My second tip is called the theory of choice. Brene Brown speaks a lot about this, and I love it. And I find it so helpful. So once again, not attaching yourself to the choice that your child is making or judging the choice that your child is making. Give them the choices and then walk away. So the choice may be kiddo is eating dinner and like pushing their food on the floor. It's like, okay, Johnny, I see that you are pushing your peas on the floor. That's fine. You can choose to push your peas on the floor, but if you continue to push your peas on the floor, then that means you're all done with dinner. As easy as that. Take their plate, take it to the sink, they're done with dinner. Yes, you may get a meltdown, but they've made that choice. So either they can stop and continue with dinner, or they can continue what they're doing and be done with dinner. The one that Brene Brown uses in her Netflix, Netflix documentary that she did was TV. So saying to your child, okay, time for bed. Either you turn off the TV or I turn off the TV. But if I turn off the TV, that means you lose privileges. to watch TV tomorrow night. So once again, you can bring this back to the toys thing. Bobby, time to clean up. You're welcome to clean up, or I can clean up. But if I have to clean up, that means all these toys are going in a bag, and I don't know if or when you're going to see them again. So, do not attach yourself to their choice. Don't suggest that one choice is better than the other, and follow through with those consequences every single time. Because I find the parents that don't follow through that one time out of 10 times are the ones that struggle more, because their kids are going to push and push and push for that 10th time. I have a lot of parents say, this doesn't work for me. And it's like, yeah, because your kid has been programming you for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years in another way. So this is going to be hard. But in the same sense, if it comes down to choices. So either they're going to make one choice or the other, and your job is to follow through with the consequence. So if you're telling them that if you have to turn off the TV, or you have to turn off the Xbox, or you have to turn off their light, or if you have to pick up those toys, that this consequence is going to happen, then that consequence needs to happen every single time. So that they're not like, oh yeah, she'll forget about it. So holding yourself to that as well. So I hope these help. So just to recap, when you pick up your toys, then you may have a snack. Or when you take your dishes to the sink, then we can go outside and play. Or when you finish your homework, then we can call your friend Sally and see if she wants to come over for a play date. Not right now, but these are just examples in the world. And then the theory of choice. So giving them the choice. There's the easier choice, and there's the choice that comes with consequences. So hope that helps. Hope you have a great day, and I will share again soon.